Hi guys, and welcome to Becky's Crafts and Goodies. Now today I'm going to show you how to make a Christmas wreath. Now I've got a few videos that I'm going to be uploading, and they will be different kinds of wreaths and different ideas and different things that you can use. So I will pop them all when I've done them in the description, so you can pop along and have a look. Now this one I'll be using these small styrofoam wreaths. Now these I purchased from Amazon and they were £3.77 on Prime, and for that you got two. Now you may be able to purchase them Hobbycraft or The Range or somewhere like that. Maybe The Works even sell them. I don't know if they sell them, but if you go online and type in styrofoam wreath, now they do many different sizes. These are a little bit smaller than what I wanted, but I've just adapted the design slightly, and I'll also be making a bigger wreath as well to show you. So if I just open the packet, I'll show you just what they're like inside. So there we go, it's just literally a ring. It's very lightweight, and we'll be using that as our base for the small mini wreath. Now this will be hopefully a hopefully it will come out nice. I know it's smaller than what I wanted, but we'll go for it. I'll show you the supplies that I've got for this, and we'll go from there. So for this one, because it's quite small, I'll be using these smaller baubles. Now these are like a gold colour, but obviously you can get any colour that goes with your colour scheme. And I also picked these up. Now these are the rose gold with like a dusky pink kind of look, and then you've got some like shiny ones, some matte ones, some glittery ones in there, so there's a good mixture. I'll show you this pack as well, even though I won't be using this pack on this set. This is another large set of the baubles, and that was £2.99. That was from B&M, so I'll be using that in another video. And I also picked up from B&M some little ribbon, and it's quite sort of sparkly, but you can use any ribbon that you want. So you'll be needing that. You'll also need lots of glue sticks. So you'll need your glue gun and some glue sticks, and I'll be using a little embossing heat gun as well, just to get rid of some of the little bits from the glue gun. So what we'll do is we'll set it all up and we'll make a start. Okay, so we've set the table up here. Now I've tipped the baubles out, and what I want to do with them is, you know the little bit here that you put inside and you hang them up, all you need to do is just twist that bit off, because we don't need that part. Okay, now I've took most of those off, and I'll just show you here how we assemble them. So what you need is your glue gun, okay, and you'll need probably quite a bit of spare glue here. So you just pop your glue over the top, and then we'll start by popping it on the inside of the ring. Okay, so I think I should maybe just fit 3 on the inside. So pop a bit of glue on the side of that one, and we want these to kind of stick together. So although you need to be careful with the glue gun, you don't have to worry too much, because we will use the embossing tool as well. So if you can just see, I'm just sticking that in there, sticking most of it to my fingers as ever. Okay, so we'll just pop this one in as well. Put your bit of glue on. This glue gun's not brilliant. I should get my other one out really. And stick that in there. Now what I need to do is to see if I can stick that and that to the other baubles. So you need to kind of wedge them together a little bit if you can. Okay, right, so that's the centre part, which is all stuck in. There's a little bit of glue there, but don't worry about that, we can hide that. Okay, once you've done that part, you want to start and fill in. So you go from the inside. So if you can see, we've gone from the inside, and now what we want to do is to go from the top. So what we're going to do is hide the holes. So the holes that are all in there, we're going to hide. Right, so now we're going to go round and glue these on the top. Now there will be a time where your pattern does get messed up, I'm sure, so it won't go around perfect, but I'm just going to glue all of those 3 in place now. Right, so what we're going to do is go round. Now as you can see, it won't be very much of a wreath, because the middle part will actually be covered in, so it'll be kind of more like a dome sort of circle display really. So okay, so what we'll do is we'll go and do the next layer. Now what we have to do is make sure obviously the gaps are being covered, and place them kind of strategically around. We don't worry too much about the white. That won't matter too much because we can obviously cover that up later on. So I'm going to go around and put the next layer on. Okay, so all I'm doing now is just building up the baubles all the way round, and I'm just going to fill the whole part round. Now what you need to do is to pop the glue on the bottom of the bauble, and if you can stick it to the adjacent ones as well, just to try and adhere it on a little bit better. It just helps out, you know, to keep them a little bit more stable. So I'm just going to go and fill those now. Now I'm having a bit of trouble with my glue gun, so that's why I'm not filming sticking them on. It's been a little bit of a pain, so I'll carry on, film it when I've done, and just sort of go on as I am at the moment. I'll see you in a sec. Right, so what I've done is I've gone round the whole of the styrofoam wreath in the baubles, and as you can see there isn't a hole in the middle, but it doesn't really matter for what I'm doing this time. Let me just turn it around and you can see that the baubles are stuck on the back there. So what we're going to do now is decorate a little bit more. Now for this I'm going to be using the ribbon that we bought from B&M, and this was just £1. And as you can see, it matches the colour scheme perfectly, so we're going to use the ribbon. And I'm also going to use these flowers. Now these were from Wild Orchid Crafts, and you can buy those online by looking onto the Wild Orchid Crafts website. And these are from the Christmas collection, the Christmas flower collection, so we're going to use those as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to start by taking the ribbon and fixing that onto the actual decoration itself. Right, so what I've done is I've threaded the ribbon through the back, so a little hole in the back, and brought it through the front. Now you've got a couple of options here. You can just literally pull it through and leave a little bit there for it to hang. But what I'm going to do is to make a little hanging bit and then do a little section where I've got a bow as well. So let's just pull a little bit through and trim this part off. And then all I'm going to do is just tie it. So I'll do it so you can see. Just tie it in a little knot. Now you don't have to worry about the knot because we won't actually see that part. Just tie that. And this will be the bit that you use to hang it up. So trim off those little bits there. And then literally spin it round, so that knot part is at the bottom at the back, and that will be the part that you use to hang it. Now what we want to do as well is to cover up this little top section, and we'll do that once we've fastened the flowers on. So I've got a selection of flowers here, and I want to just use white because I want to do the gold and white theme. And then with my glue gun, I've just took the stems off the flowers. Some of them had stems on and some of them didn't. And just literally put your glue on the back. So this glue gun's not playing ball today, I'm afraid. I think it's about past its sell-by date. So just pop your flowers on the top and they should just stick. So these are... they should go on quite easily because they literally are just paper, so they should go on quite well. So what this is doing is it's hiding all the little glue splodges, all the little gaps, any bits that you've probably messed up on. It's absolutely cool because these flowers will hide a multitude of sins. So just pop them all the way around, but remember I'll be leaving a gap at the top because I'm going to put a bow on the very top, so I'll need to leave a gap with that. Now this is one video that we're doing. We have got some other ones that I'm in the process of setting up. I've got a few more supplies that I have to buy, so I'm not quite ready to film those yet. But yeah, there'll be a few more, and they'll all be along the Christmassy theme. So if you are looking for, let me just pop a bit more glue in. If you are looking for a few things to make, and you can make these with the kids as well. Obviously, you need to be careful with a hot glue gun depending on their age. But there are things that you can do. They are relatively quite simple and easy to do. So I've just about finished here. I've just got 2 more that I'm going to put on with this really annoying glue gun, but we'll persevere. I'm hoping to go to Hobbycraft in the next week or 2, so I shall pick up another glue gun possibly then. And then stick this one. This one's going to go at the top. Let's have a look. Around about there somewhere. Okay, so now that's all that's set on. I'm going to make a bow for the top part. Now, if you've got a bow maker, great, use that. If you don't, then you can do it the old-fashioned way. I'm just doing 2 loops and pull it round and through. And you should, she says, get a bow. Now you can get the bow makers. I have got one, but I've lost it. So I thought we'll just do it this way. So that just needs primping out and straightening out, and then I'll just do that now, and then I'll come back when I'm ready to glue it on. Okay, so I've just neatened the top of my bow up a bit here, and all you need to do for the bottom is gather the bottom part of the ribbon there and just literally cut up like that, and that just makes the bow have the little anti-fray bits at the bottom. And then you just need to do the same the other side, just kind of eyeball it, cut at an angle, and then that. I mean, I could have done those a little bit longer at the bottom, but that will be absolutely fine. So there's your little bow. And then all we're going to do is stick the bow on the top here, and that will just hide where we've fastened this part. So what I'm going to do for this section here, I'm just going to stick that, pop a bit of glue down and just stick this in a bit more, just to hold that a little bit flatter. Sorry, I'll just knock the tripod then. And also stick that part in there just to keep it a little bit more secure. There we go, just hold that down there. And this bow will hide all these little splodgy marks that you've got. That's the great thing about bows. Okay, so I'm just going to pop a blob of glue on the back. I haven't burnt myself today with a hot glue gun, which is a miracle. A complete miracle. Now let's put that on there. Mind you, I haven't finished yet, so I shouldn't talk too soon really, should I? So I'm just going to hold that on there for a second. You see I've just got my finger on there, just holding it till it dries. But you do go through quite a lot of hot glue sticks for projects like this. And then just eke that little bit out. Just hold that on a little second longer because that's a little bit loose. And once you've done that, you should be able to spread the bottom bits out. And there we go. I'll just lift the camera up slightly. You just bear with me a second. And there we have our little decoration. Now this can be hung anywhere in your home. You can hang it on doors, you know, or anywhere really. What I would suggest is if you do have a hot, one of the oh, just bear me a second, I'm just stretching over, one of these little heat embossers, one of the little heat guns, then just pop that on. Let me just do it, I won't do it for long. Oh, helps if you plug it in. And what that does is all the little bits of glue that are all the stringy bits of glue, it actually melt them. So to save you picking them off, you just pop your glue gun, your glue heater like that, and it just melts all of the little stringy bits that are really hard to avoid, and it just helps to melt them down. So there we go, that's it. That's the first little project in our little Christmas series that we're going to do. And I've got a few different wreaths as well, so it's not just this one. So you can keep an eye out, and we'll be doing various other wreaths as well. Let me see if I can lift that up slightly so you can see. Let's hold it so it will hang. And that's basically it. So thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already subscribed, then please do. And if you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And I do love reading all your wonderful comments. They really do make my day. So thanks again. Thanks for all your support. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.